Hello guys, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to a new video, and today we are at Croatian premiere of the new Citroen C4. And as you can see just by this first look, you can see that the Citroen C4 now became a very modern crossover. It's because of demand of the customers and also because of the trends on the market, because of course we know that crossovers are very popular. And this one is also very unique, very bold design. Here we have the key. This is the unlock button, and when you unlock it, you are greeted with very nice LED lights. And speaking about the design, so on the front you have a massive grille that extends all the way up to this daytime running LEDs, and down there to the main headlight unit we have the, of course, logo. So the chevron is integrated into the grille itself. And then these are the daytime running LEDs, which do come as standard. These are the LED lights, which are an option, but even from lower trims you get them, so that's really cool. You have the Citroen LED Vision, and overall I think they really nailed it with the design because it's unique. It draws inspiration from some Citroen concepts. So for example, C-Experience had this kind of grille. Look at this pattern. So once again, the chevron pattern. Here is of course radar for the safety systems. This car has a bunch of those. You can actually configure the color of this. So there are actually 31 combinations of the color. Today we have the white car with gray elements. So when you change the color of this, you also change the color of the element on the air bump. This is the side view. 4 meters 36 is the length of the car, 156 millimeters from the ground. And here you can see very nice 18-inch wheels. So those are my favorites for this car. Here is the dimension of the tires, and the base trim gets you the 16-inch steel wheels. Air bump is here. It's not as controversial as on the C3. I think it looks very nice. It suits the car because it's, you know, combined with this wheel arches. We have a very strong design lines, and this gently sliding roofline is actually inspired by the iconic Citroen GS. And GS was actually in the commercial for this car, so that's very cool. We also have large glass surfaces. We have a tinted windows on this car, but as you can see, a lot of glass surfaces. And now let's come to, well, probably the coolest part of this car, but also the most controversial one, because there will be various comments on this. Tell me in the comments, how do you like it? I will tell you now that it looks so much better in person than it does on the photos. I think they really did a good job. So look at this. Once again, V-shape, so very attractive signature, similar to the front. We have a consistency in design, and this part is always in gloss black. You also see this two-piece glass, and guys, this was actually inspired by the original Citroen C4 coupe. So I love these elements from previous Citroen, models. I think it's very cool. And look the way that these LED lights illuminate, and they go all the way up to here, up to the C-pillar. Now at the back we have very attractive bumper with this plastic part, but also with gloss black part. And look at this. Now I don't recall when was the last time that I saw two real exhausts on, let's say, normal car. And yeah, it's nice to see them in here. This is the view from the back. We do have this fake air inlets. Let's open the trunk. First of all, you do have the camera here. And we are greeted with 380 liters of storage space. So that's pretty solid. You have a dual floor. You can put some additional things down there. Hooks for your shopping bag and one light. Of course, you can fold the seats. There is also a ski hatch, and overall, pretty practical car indeed. But now, let me show you the car from inside. And just like we have a modern exterior, we also have a modern interior. And as you can see, we have keyless entry on this trim. Let's start with the doors here. You actually have pretty good materials. This is in leather. I do love this pattern, interesting design. You don't see this on any other car. Some small storage space, buttons of course for the mirrors and the windows. The door pockets are actually huge, divided into these two sections. You can put a cup holder in here. And these are the advanced comfort seats with extra foam. Very, very comfortable indeed. So speaking about comfort, this car does have the hydraulic cushions on the suspension. And when you pair this with this seat, it is really a class leading in terms of comfort when we talk about driving on bumpy roads and stuff like that. And this is the interior, so modern approach, digital cockpit, touchscreen in the middle, and now let's step inside and see how it looks from driver's perspective. And this is the view from driver's perspective, so you are greeted with the digital cockpit as well as this frameless 10-inch touchscreen. And without further ado, let's actually start the car. We also have a head-up display. And well, yeah, this is the main central console. I do love the fact that right now we do have a home button, something that, for example, on Peugeot models, you need to do, let's say, the hidden feature where you press the screen with 3 fingers and then you go to the home button, but here you also have this. There is a shortcut for the driver's systems and vehicle settings and stuff like that. But before we go into the infotainment system, let me show you the rest of the interior. So we have a pretty nice materials. This is a cool feature. So this is a tablet holder actually. I will demonstrate you how it looks when it's on. So I will put an overlay. And it's very useful actually. So there is an extra screen that way. Also, here is additional storage space with the specs of this thing. So we have a SHINE package, PureTech petrol engine, 130 horsepower, paired with the new 8-speed automatic transmission. Speaking about the automatic, you see a very cool gear lever. Reminds me of the ones on the Volkswagen Group models, which is great. It's easy to use it, and in order to go to park, you press this, and for changing between neutral, reverse, and drive, you just do this. And the thing is, it uses the shift-by-wire technology, so it's always in the same position. But let's put it back to park. And speaking about those storage space areas, there are actually quite a lot of them. So you have around 39 liters in total of storage compartments. Let's open this. Glove box, pretty solid as well. Now here, I do love the fact that they decided to have the AC switches, the classic ones. A huge thumb up from me, because we know that, for example, C3 had them in here, but now I think they realized that customers want this. This is to change the temperature, one side, another side, and then the air blower is here. You have 2 USB ports, wireless charger, additional storage space, 12-volt power outlet. You can hold various things in here as well. For example, the driving modes. This car has 3 driving modes: sport, normal, and eco. And of course, there will be a point of view drive where you can see those in action. This roller for the cup holders, they're not adjustable, but you have a lot of room here. And I do love the fact that it's all very nice and clean with this roller. Electronic parking brake is here, and I don't like the fact that this is in gloss black, because believe me, this will get scratches easily, so I would change that. But other than that, I think they really did a good job with the interior. We have the armrest in leather, some storage space in here. It's just the storage space. Once again, these are the seats. You see the well-known Citroen pattern throughout the whole car, so I am a big fan of that. Air vents also look like they came from some kind of museum, and it's always like that with French cars. They have very nice elements indeed. Let's check out the infotainment system. So we have the navigation, and here you can adjust various things, for example, route, guidance, and settings for the navigation itself. Let's put the 3D view and buildings. Let's go back. And I will do an in-depth review of another car, because this car we only have for a short period, and there you will see more of the infotainment system, so stay tuned for that. Let's go back. So we have the radio, This is the list of stations. If we go back to the home menu, phone, of course Apple CarPlay and Android Auto are available. Apps, Citroen app to control various things from your mobile phone. Climate can also be adjusted here, but as I said, you don't need to do that because we do have this. So back to the home screen, vehicle settings. This car has up to 20 driver assist systems. So safety systems are here, of course. Let me show you those in here. For example, safety, blind spot monitor, active safety brake, speed recommendation, traffic sign recognition, and driver attention warning. You adjust those. On here, you can also adjust the headlights and stuff like that. On this menu, let's go back to the main screen. So those were the elements here, but you also have some shortcuts here. And then here you will change the color theme. Currently we have the blue theme, but you can also put the red theme on. You see now we changed this and also the theme here. Let's go back and put the third option, brown. It's actually changing pretty fast given that it needs to change the whole layout of the infotainment. But let's go back and put it to blue, my favorite. And there we go, additional shortcut is here, connection service, Wi-Fi and private mode. But that's pretty much it when we talk about the infotainment, and as I said, there will be more of the infotainment in the other car, which I'll also get. Air vents can be adjusted here. And in front of us, the digital cockpit is nice, but I would love to see a bigger screen and maybe more personalized options. So when you change the driving modes, you have, let's say, similar, view. So maybe that could be improved in my opinion. And you also have ambient lights on the door pockets and here, but you will see them on a night point of view drive. But for now, let's check out this and head to the rear bench so that I can show you how much space I have for my knees. And let's see this. So we do have the tinted windows on this model. I do love the angle of the opening, and you have the same pattern, but of course this is actually nice, but of course here you have a bit of a harder plastic, which is expected. And you have the class leading knee space as claimed by Citroen. We have the wheelbase of 2.67 meters. So without further ado, let's step here and see this. This is actually pretty good. So for my knees, I have room. This is the view on the front, and let me show you how much space I have for my head. And this is the situation here. So I still have some space left. They did it clever, so they have this special part of the roof in order to, have more space here for the head of the passengers. So that's always nice to see. Additional comfort features here at the back for the passengers. You have air vents, the USB port, some storage area, and also you can have the armrest with this cup holders and some storage space as well. So a lot of storage space, as I told you. Time to check out the engine, and you actually do it by just pulling this. And there we go. So this is a 1.2 liter PureTech petrol engine, and there are actually various options available for the buyers. So this engine is available with either 100, 130 or 155 horsepower. Those are the options for the petrol versions. Then you have a diesel 1.5 liter. That one is available with either 110 or 130 horsepower. And the third option is the fully electric versions. So really customers can choose between various options. And that is how Citroen stands out when you talk about this class of models. So not only by the design, but also with various choices of the powertrains. Speaking about prices of this car, it starts from 17,830 euros here in Croatia. And this model, of course, is fully packed. So I do have the price for this car here. I will put the euro amount on your screen, of course. And that's about it, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Do subscribe to the channel, as there will be an orange car also available very soon. I will do a night point of view drive with that one, and also more in-depth look you know, in the infotainment system and stuff like that. So stay tuned for that. Thank you very much for watching. Do subscribe, and also check out the official price list, which will be in the description. That's it. Thank you for watching. See you on the next one. Bye bye.